As most of you are aware, though, we have partnered with Goodwill for like a month back now, and then we're excited to launch this product to their customers. And for a while now, so since the inception in 2019, this product, which was out in the market. So we have a lot of traction against this product, and a lot of Indian investors are excited to invest in US markets. Like we use Facebook, Netflix, Google every day, and now you have an opportunity to invest in those shares and be a part of their growth story as well, right? And then it is very simple. So first of all, there will be a lot of questions in the minds of people, wherein is it legal to buy shares and stocks there, or is it legal to send money? What is the taxation, and how difficult it is? So it is very easy. It is not as difficult as an Indian market, and account opening process is also very easy. It is not as of you have with Indian markets, like the signing on paper, taking photos, video KYCs, and then linking your the government toolkit wherein you have existing Aadhaar card, PAN card, and all of that. So there is nothing of that sort. The account opening process is as simple as opening a new Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any social media account you have. So I'll quickly show you how do you open an account, and while taking you through the product, I'll explain how easy and how good it is to invest in the US markets, right? So this is the Goodwill commodities, and I mean the Goodwill teams page, and here you have the products and services, and here you see something which says Global Invest, right? So once you click on Global Invest, you are here. So in this is the CLP, the customer landing page. You will have the details of this product, what are the features of this product. So we have more than 3,500 plus you it is now 4,000 approximately 4,000 US securities, stocks, and ETFs, right? So this product currently allows each one of you to invest in the US markets, and we have further plans to launch this particular product in other markets and help you invest in the other markets as well. As of now, it is in the US markets. And then um, one of the biggest question is, how do I send money and whether it is legal? It is totally legal. The money you send is through a LRS, which is liberalized remittance scheme, and the purpose of sending this money is S0001, which is called as the purpose code. So I'm sure most of your customers or you yourself have at least done an LRS, like your cousins staying abroad, your children staying abroad, you're going for holiday, spending money for the colleges, anything of that sort. Everything is covered under LRS, and each purpose has a purpose code. So we will be transferring the money from India to US under a purpose code called as S0001. Okay. And so in this page you have the details. There is no minimum investment. You can buy fractional of shares, which is not available in India. Now currently Amazon is trending at $3,300 per share, and you only have $100 in your account. You can buy a portion of Amazon with the $100 you already have in your account. However, you will not get the voting rights for Amazon, but you will have the ownership of that particular fractional share. Voting rights are only provided for the whole shares. And also, a very direct statement a lot of people who are investing in the US equities or stocks or shares make is, see, even if there is no action required from your side, there is a flat growth of around 5 to 6 percentage annually. The rupee depreciates by 2 to 3%, and the market in the US appreciates or grows by around 4 to 5% on an average. Even if you do not trade much, you just put your money and leave it, there is a 6 to 7% growth average per year, right? So you have on this page, once you land, you click on start investing, then you will be routed to partners page. So this particular product or this particular service is powered by Stockle to GWC Group. Okay, so this is the first page of creation of your account, and I'll quickly create an account. Give your first name, middle name, and last name as it is mentioned in your Aadhaar card or PAN card or anything, any address proof that you will be probably uploading in the later screens, right? So I'll quickly give a email ID. So each user can multiple users can onboard through a single email ID in case you have a family wherein you would like to operate all the accounts of your family. So you can use a single email ID, but however, the username should be mutually exclusive. Okay. So phone number, and you have to create a password. When you click on create account, you will receive a OTP on your email ID and you will have to enter the same. So over here, there are three plans in place. As a customer, you will have to choose a plan. So the three plans are designed in a way to cater all types of investors. So you are someone who would like to only invest and not trade much, right? You want to put in all your money and invest at a time. So for example, this is the environmental week. So there were three stocks which were around, which rose around 94% to 50 to 90% in the last 11 months, like Clean Borders or Covanto or Trimble or anything of that sort, right? So you already have something in your mind and you just want to put all your money in that particular stock and then leave it for a while. And for such kind of an investor, the basic plans hold good. So you don't pay anything. The only brokerage you pay is $2.99 per trade, right? And in case you want to do a lot of trading, when I say trading, you want to do a lot of transactions, like you buy today, you sell tomorrow, and then you hold it for a while, again you sell, and again you buy a few more. So for such customers, you have silver and gold plan. The annual subscription plan is rupees 3,999. For silver and gold it is 13,999. However, the brokerage is less here, so the dollar 0.99 per trade, so approximately $1 per trade is on the silver plan, and gold is 1 cent per share, right? So the basic and the silver plan is pay per trade and the gold plan is pay per share. So here I select a basic plan, I click on continue. So there are only two more screens for me to finish the account opening. I'll quickly update the details and finish the account opening. So date of birth, you will have to mention as it is in your POI, proof of identity. In case you're giving your PAN card or Aadhaar card, it should be the same date of birth. Address, irrespective of your current address, even if your current address and permanent address is different, even if your current address do not match to the address in the address document which you are going to upload, it doesn't matter. We do not send you any courier or any documents physically. It's just for the compliance of the broker to approve your account. So please make sure the address which you update has to be the same which is in your Aadhaar card, irrespective of your current residence there, right? So mention your PAN number, tolerance, then you have employment status, employer business, employer country, investment objective, experience. You'll have to fill these details, and in case you're a director of a company or a politically exposed person, or you're an employer of a, or your employer is a brokerage firm, you will have to mention yes, and then check on the details, disclosures, and the user agreements. These are redirected links, so when you click on these, you will be able to see the details on these pages, and then you click on next. So this is the last but one screen wherein you will have to provide the signature just as you had mentioned your um, name while registering, right? So it was create account. This is the last step. So you will have to upload your Aadhaar card and your address proof. So ID proof could be PAN card and address proof has to be Aadhaar card. So I'm uploading dummy data here because this is a test. So once you click on upload, your account opening process is done. So now your account is under review by the broker, who is Drive Wealth, right? So the broker is Drive Wealth here. So you have already opened an account in the books of Drive Wealth. So a lot of people might ask you, or is this a demat account, or is this a trading account? I already have an existing demat account with one of the Indian brokers. Can I link that account? No, you could not do all of that. You have to directly open an overseas brokerage account in this platform, wherein as soon as you upload the details, you're actually opening an account in the books of Drive Wealth, which is our broker partner, right? So what are the features on this particular platform? So for the last of 1 year, so we have processed more than $100 million transactions. We have 60,000 plus clients from India who are regularly trading on this particular platform. And with the LRS route, it is very easy for a lot of customers to be able to add money and start trading. So on this platform, you have stocks, ETFs, and something called as stacks. So these stacks are for amateur investors, right? So in case you are someone who do not know and not exposed to US markets, and you think that I cannot invest, I don't know where to invest, or you have no exposure to the news and you have no exposure what's happening in the US market right now. So for such people who wants to invest but have very little knowledge on the market, this stacks will help. So these stacks are pre-configured portfolios for you to be able to invest, right? So in case you have heard, in the Indian markets, we have something called as small case. Those are bouquet products. Similar way, we have stacks. And these stacks are curated by the top fund managers in the country, right? So we have few in-house built stacks, right? These are the in-house built stacks, and then we have few stacks built by the fund managers. So the AUM percentage of these stacks range between 1 to 2.5%, which is charged quarterly per a customer. So for just instance, if I want to check a stack which is FANG M, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, and Microsoft. So the minimum investment over here is $1,000, and then every quarter you will be charged 0.25%, which is 1% annually. And when you and how is this stack performing against the benchmark index, which is S&P 500, right? So you have a chart here which will help you understand the performance of this particular stack. And on every $1,000 investment you make, what is the percentage of stocks you hold, and how is your money being allotted to each stock is also shown here. So on every $1,000 you invest, allocation amount of 261 is for Apple, then 198 for Amazon, Facebook is 106, and Netflix is $29. So what happens here is, as soon as you invest for the first time, right? So when you invest for the first time of $1,000, your effective investment would be $1,000 minus 0.25%, right? On the next quarter, if you exit the stack, it is well and good. If you still under this particular stack and you still hold this stack, while the fund manager rebalances the stack, again you will be at 0.25 percentage of the charge will be adjusted against your stack, right? So when I mention quarterly, it is calendar quarters. So it is June now. So your you the next quarter, in case you are buying this today, it will be prorated. Okay, so this is the how the stack is stack investments happen on the platform for people who are looking for, not this is not an advisory product, but this is something which will help people who are looking for great returns in a uh, and looking for to invest in a good stocks. There is also a PDF here which will help you understand how this stack is made, what is the methodology used while making this stack, or while um, designing this, right? So this is the description, what is the key metrics here, then you have the methodology here, and then who is the stack creator, and what is the portfolio or the stack performance against the market index, and then the recent performance of the stack, and then the annual returns and the top holdings. So these are the details of the stack. And you are someone who would like to, probably you have an idea, or you work for a company who is just going to be listed in the US markets, or you already working in a company which is listed in the markets, and you want to buy the shares of your company, and anything of that matter, right? You have something in mind. So last week there was this company which manufactures or promotes cannabis in Canada, called as High Tide, that just got pushed into US market. So they had their IPO last week, and a lot of customers came back to us asking for that particular stock. It started at $10 after the IPO when it entered secondary market. Now it is around 15 to 17, if I'm not wrong. So in case you have some stocks in your mind, you can always go here, search for here. So I search for Amazon, click on Amazon, and then this is your stock investment page, right? Now that my account is pending KYC, a lot of most of the features, I might not say most of it, but few features might not be available here, but still you will be able to check upon here. So there's a buy and sell screen or a slide which helps you to buy or sell. Then this is the market order. You have to punch the quantity, whether in fractions or whole numbers, and then review your order, and you can place your order. And about this company, like you are someone who want to read about the company and know about the company, you will have the details here about company, what are the key performance indicators, the profit, research and development, dividends, retained earnings, net income, and you can see the financials of the company. So most of it are not available here because the account is not KYC'd yet, right? So you can see all of this in this. And then you can also see the analyst ratings, what are the top analyst ratings are saying. So we have collaborated, or we have TipRanks on the platform. So TipRanks is offering this particular service of providing analyst ratings and research on each stock per in India, right? So in India, Stockle is the only company which have availed for these services, and even TipRanks is providing these services only to Stockle in India. And you have analyst research here, and then you have insider transactions. So this details, or for this data, you will have to probably, for these three ratings, right? So analyst ratings, analyst research, and insider transaction, these three data is only provided to the subscribed accounts, which is silver and gold. So now once your account is set up, right, and then you know what, where to invest, you know where to put your money, and now how will you pump your money to this particular product or the account? So it is very simple. Just like you use wallets in India, you have Paytm wallet, you have MobiKwik and other wallets. You recharge, you push money into them. Then you, once you exhaust, again you add money to them, right? It works in a similar way. You have to first add funds to this particular account, use them. Once you exhaust, again you add, and again you buy. So adding funds happens through LRS process, which I mentioned earlier. You could click on add funds. You have to set a security pin, which is similar to the T pin in Indian scenario, to authenticate your transactions every time. So you have to remember this pin, set a pin here, and then in case you have a HDFC Bank, So there is an online process, there is an offline process. So for online process, you can always, these screenshots will guide you how to add beneficiary and add funds to your account. And in case you want to do an offline process, we have a system wherein you will have to fill these details, and then you will have to mention the pickup details and pickup address, pickup location, and then you will be able to download the LRS form of this particular bank with your details, which you already mentioned here. So once you download it, against the date and the time you select, our courier partner will come to your address, pick up the form, and give it to the bank for processing. This is free of cost. We do not charge anything for this logistics service. So this can be done for customers. In case you feel that you say probably Bhargav, I stay in Delhi, and it will take 6-7 days for me to send the form, and then the courier picks up and reaches Bangalore. I want to do it myself. Yes, even then you can do it, and you can download the form from the platform. You can mention not to pick up the form, and then directly hand over that form to the bank manager, or your get in touch with your RM and get it processed. Even that can be done. And in case you are a preferred customer, right, for your bank, you're a preferred customer, they might give you a discount on your forex rates, or the transaction fees can be levied, anything of that sort. You can still go ahead, download the form, give it to your RM, and get it processed. That way you can also have the benefit. So currently, HDFC, ICICI, IDFC, and Kotak Bank, these four banks in India are offering online remittance services. And for all other banks, you will have to just have an offline way of transferring the funds. And in case your bank does not fall under this particular list, right? So you being based in Tamil Nadu, a lot of customers in Tamil Nadu have an account with IOB Bank, Indian Overseas Bank. So for a lot of customers we have who have done remittances from IOB Bank, what you just have to do is go to the bank, ask them for a A2 form. If the bank asks you what is the purpose of remittance, tell them S0001. You will get an A2 form, and you can fill the form and then hand it over to the bank manager or the RM to get the process done. And in case you have any queries, you can reach out to us on the chat option here. We are available 24/7, or you could call us to discuss, or in case you need any support, we will help you there in filling up your bank details there. Once the bank processes the funds, meaning if you have provided the form today and then the bank debits your account today, within 24 hours, the funds will be credited to your account. Here you will see a cash balance window, and then you will be able to trade. Okay, the reason behind this lag in time is US starts working, the broker partner or the markets over there opens at 8 p.m. in the night, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Sometimes during the there is this time wherein you have the time savings, right? During the time savings, it is half an hour here and there. Otherwise, 7:30 p.m. you can start trading. So that is the reason why there is a 24 hours of gap, wherein because of the time difference, your your funds will be shown here. The next question, as soon as you open an account, you fund your account, you start trading, what will you do with the dividends and the capital gains? The biggest thing is India and US have a double taxation avoidance agreement. So in case you're paying tax in one of the country, in the other country, you can take a credit of the tax paid in the country, right? So your dividends are taxed in the US. It is 25% at source. In case you are receiving a dividend of $100, the effective credited to your trading balance is $75. It will be added to your trading account or the trading balance. You will be able to reinvest the dividend. The $25 which is withheld, you will receive a W8 BEN form, which will act as a tax credit while you're filing taxes here in India. For the long-term and short-term capital gains, you will be taxed as per Indian percentages or Indian numbers. The long-term capital gains are of 24 months. Short-term capital gains are less than 24 months. This is for the Indian customers, right? So in case you being in Chennai, in the coastal area, you might have customers who are in the Navy or Marine, and then they acquire NRI status just because they are away on work. So for such customers, they do not fall under $250,000 remittances. They can remit how much ever they want to the overseas accounts. However, for them, there is a different form that has to be obtained from the bank. The bank will provide them that particular form. So the reason why I have mentioned is a lot of customers from the coastal belt are into marine, and then they work in the navy, and then they're out of the land for around 6 to 7 months, and they naturally get the NRI status. And for your NRI clients who are already outside India, they can still invest in this particular platform. However, they should not be an OCI clients, right? They should be only NRI clients. They can directly remit funds from their international bank account. In case you have a customer in Dubai, and he has a bank account there, he can directly remit funds from his Dubai bank account to the Drive Wealth account, which is the uh, overseas account, and then start having trading. Even that can be done. For resident Indians, LRS process is compulsory. So LRS process can also happen through your NRE, NRO accounts. And in case you face any challenges from the bank, please feel free to call us. We will help you. And then I think I've covered most of it, right? Since open your account, the products on the platform, how to fund your account, trade, and then take rate of the tax, and then withdraw the funds. So here what happens is, in case you have an idea wherein you say, I'm saving up this money for my child's education later, or for some vacation or anything of that sort, you can always do that. However, the withdrawal should only happen to your account. You cannot withdraw the funds to your children's account, your spouse's account, or your relative's account, or your siblings account, right? You can always withdraw it to your account. In case you're withdrawing it to a US bank account, it is well and good. In case you want to withdraw it to an Indian bank account, it still works. And it is not always necessarily mandatory that the inward and outward remittance should happen from the same bank account, right? So in case you want to do a outward remittance, you're sending money from HDFC Bank, and you want to get that money back to a Kotak Bank, it is still possible. It can still be done, just that the account which you're getting back the money or withdrawing the money should be your account, and it should be in your name. In case of joint accounts, you should be even if you're a secondary holder, it is fine, but you should have a signing authority on that particular bank. And you can still file nominees. You can have your nominees of this account. As soon as you open an account and you start transacting, please drop an email to the customer care that you will like to have a nominee to your account. We will share the details, and then you will have you will have your nominee there. And then in case one of your clients or one of you are having ESOPs, or you already have a shares of your company, you can still transfer those shares on this particular platform and then trade. Even that can be done. There is a ACAT form, that is share transfers form. We will provide it to you. You will have, it's free of cost. We don't charge anything on transfer of the shares. However, your existing broker might charge a very small amount for transferring of the shares, but we do not charge anything. And yes, I feel I've covered most of it. In case you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and then